Bro, was Terry Crews talking about when he said white supremacy, defeating white supremacy would defeat white people and create black supremacy. What in the Scooby Doo logic? Huh? What does Ninja say? That muscle didn't go in his head or that old spice. I don't know. You know, I don't know what to say about Terry Crews because I mean this cat is a known tap dancer. He taking that white chick role seriously. Really. A little too seriously. Look, I felt bad for the brother because he got touched up at the Hollywood party and he didn't want to pounce on that white boy who did it. But come on, man. We've never had black supremacy here. We've had black people. You know what? You would think that we would with how much black people have dominated entertainment, sports, the finances here. Because I mean, let's be realistic. It should be black supremacy here if you're going by the financial basis. However, the reality basis ain't even close. I'm gonna tell Terry Crews this, brother. You're not even close to defeating white supremacists or anything like that. Because there's a Klansman sitting in the office. There's Klansmen who sit in the police. There's Klansmen who sit in Congress. Klansmen sit in the government. The CIA, FBI was created by Klansmen. It's a system that's been systematic. So it ain't hardly defeated. And black supremacy, whatever you had one Obama, you've had black success stories, but you haven't had black wealth that's been generated. I'm sorry, but Oprah wasn't like taking people out the hood and saying we're gonna straighten this country up, just like we did with Bill Cosby or Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan. And I can go on. No one has come along and sprinkled that kind of array for us to all grasp. See, we haven't had that kind of situation where everyone said, well, I'm going to look out for all these heads and we're going to roll as one. That's not how it's been being black here. So, what you talking about some black supremacy? Terry Crews need to be checked for them steroids or something because I don't know what this ninja talking about. This turkey talking twisted and flipped. You know, if you defeat white supremacy, you don't have white people. What he don't get is this. And one of the things that I can't stand is this. They talk about in 40, 50 years that the white race will be almost non-extinct here. They'll be the minority here. But the rules are written in white context. The language is written in white context. The psychological dynamics are. So even if you take it away, people are not going to exactly suddenly morph into a gumbo and become something that they're not used to because it's been injected. It's been an injection, you know. You'd have to like decompose this whole system to get some blacks, and you wouldn't even, and even that would be contested. So what he's talking about, I don't know what Terry Crews talking about. You know, yeah, you want to talk about working together in kumbaya and we are the world. It ain't worked for 400 years, you know. And he's old enough to know George Floyd 2 weeks ago, and all this happens in 2 weeks. So where has it been going for those other 400 plus years? And half of the year is over, almost 24 or 24 weeks into the year. Tell me something, Terry Crews. How would that? It's not happening. It's not happening. But if you have that Massa complex and you want your Massa, then I guess you feel sorry if it does. How can you work together when this country was created to be segregated? And you only had the rights since 1964. We're talking uh, a little bit over 50 years ago, which a lot of people have grown to see. So what is he talking about? Not even 60 years old of the realities of the divide and conquer. Jim Crow. What is Terry Crews talking about? Sometimes you need to just stick to acting and pumping iron because your brain ain't pumping no IQ, brother. All right, that's my thoughts and takes about Terry Crews is tripping about defeating white supremacy would defeat white people and create black supremacy. And Terry Crews is bugging. And he's acting like he tap dancing. All right, but give me your thoughts and takes about what Terry Crews said. Hit that like, hit the subscribe when the bell rings. New video. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, and watch out for one another. And like they always say, skin folk ain't always kinfolk. And sometimes, like, you got to watch how you say things, but also you got to know halfway what you understand. Because if you really understand this United States, it ain't been united, it's been divided. That's for Terry Crews. I'm out.